relationship was not supposed to be a hell.
Yeah, it can be.
Finally, now we are going to joy, now we are going to enjoy, experience. Remember, tomorrow is not promised. So if you are not happy today, when are you going to be happy? So if you are not loved, we are not loved today, when are you going to be loved? If you are not cared for, you are not taken care of, you are not looked after, then when?
Hello everyone, thank you for coming again on this podcast. Today on the podcast, I'm not alone. I'm with my brother here, Xolani, and he's not just any guest, but he's somebody who has his own YouTube channel. The link will be posted on the comment below. Just make sure you check his channel out. Another thing you must know, Xolani is always featured on ETV Monday morning, every Monday morning show. Just make sure you check him out. And yes, welcome to the podcast, my brother. Yeah, we've been trying to arrange this, but yes, I'm happy that we are here today, man.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
No, ngiyarela kakhulu ngane ukuthi ngiyaphila. Ngimnana ukuthi sila uzozama isixoxe ngoda olithile olungenzeka mhlawumbe lisize mandlula amehlo umbuzo wethu njengamanje.
Yeah, you know, the way you explain things, it always makes me happy because umuntu owazi ukuchaza and owazi ukukhuluma, so I'm so excited today.
Amen.
And we had a conversation about, I think earlier today, Umjolo. Yeah. It doesn't mean that we are siyajola. I wouldn't say siyajola.
Surely.
Yeah. If ever we have something, that means we have a relationship, not Umjolo. So what is it that you can say about Umjolo?
Umjolo is more or less the same as your relationship as Xolani, but it's a casual name,
really?
Casual word. Your relationship. It's a slang. Because you ask them to classic namagama, but informal.
But to me, yeah, it doesn't seem as a respectful word.
It's a slang. It's always slang. In most cases.
Yeah. But still, it explains a relationship.
Yes. Umjolo, your relationship. I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, because my concern is, earlier we spoke about which most yabantu bakhala ngokuthi umjolo uyanyisa. So I want to know, coming from you, what the use of umjolo then?
No, umjolo, the relationship, normal ubudlelwano.
Yeah.
It's a gateway to umshado.
Let's just say a relationship.
Yes.
What the use of a relationship?
Yeah. Inhloso yobudlelwano, inhloso ye relationship, inhloso yomjolo ukuthi ekugcineni abantu bakhe umndeni. Baqala umndeni bashade labantu bahlale ndawonye babuilde whatever abafuna ukuyibuilda ngokubambisana.
Yeah, exactly. So meaning the first intention is to get married. Or
yes, siyangena ku relationship, sifuna sibonane, kusithokozisa ukuba ndawonye. Sithatha isinqumo sokuthi no, asishade. Isishadile no, sinana ke sibekele kona sesiyaqala siachieve lokho sisibekele kona ukuthi sifuna ukwenza mase sishadile yabona. Sithola ingane masinengane, sakhe imizi yethu, sakha ama business, yabona. That was and is the purpose of your relationship. But ke abanye abantu bayangena amakhwela relationship lapho kuthiwa yileni no string attached, yileni open relationship lapho sezenzela yonke into le kodwa ngokukaNkulunkulu wangafanele ube kanjalo.
Yeah. So why do most people say umjolo uyanyisa?
There are many factors angaholela ekutheni abantu bathi umjolo uyanyisa ngane yakho yabona. Esingakubala ngasholela ngasichaza ukuthi yini elide lapho, but they are pushing factors and pulling factors must be.
Yeah.
There are things that ngenze kungene ku relationship because you are pushed by a factor ethi njengamanje ngilambile ngisebenzi ulungelo uyasebenza bese ngena nawo ku relationship. That's a push factor. I'm hungry, I'm starving, I'm not working, you're working with good money, you can support me, you can provide.
You know, there's a factor should provide.
There's a factor I'm hungry, I'm starving, I'm not working. And then there are pulling factors as well, where maybe born with a mali in lifestyle pillar where hale. So we was test a lifestyle. Ukuthi umjolweni noma sibudlelana nomuntu loyo ukuthi uexperience lifestyle yayiphila uyithandayo nawe yabona. So then uma kulama factors lawa namanye futhi ungenze ungene ungasabuka izinto eziningi ubuka ukuthi nje lifestyle yakhe ngiyayithanda yabona ungene ngalokho noma uphusha ukuthi mina ngabazali mina ngilambile ulona nemali ungene awusabuka okuningi.
So you no longer care about wena ukuthi ufuna relationship enjani. All you care about is that this man can
and then when all lokho kulamqondo ukuthi hayi uzomphatha kahle uzokwenza ukuthi you are making it up emqondweni wakho yabona because now the factors lawa phusha nakuphulana ezukuthi ubone ngathi uyongena ezulwini yabona ngenxa yobuhle osukusabone ni fantasy ozenzela yona yabona
that you create it in your mind.
Yabona but then uthola ukuthi manje lezi zinto akusenzeki kanjalo ucabanga ngayo sekunalokho kuhlukumezeka kunalokuba abusive kwalomuntu mhlawumbe nalokho ngakuhlonipha kwalomuntu uyabona kunalokho ngatho lothando neattention siyacathi ukuthi kuyanyisa lo Umjolo yabona mhlawumbe yanyisa yabona noma nama expectations athize very high expectations are not met and
then what is it then that you think we must know before getting ourselves into any relationship?
Ngicabanga ukuthi into ebalekile yona bhuti ukuthi into yokuqala ufuna umuntu abantu bayiqaphele ukuthi lo muntu ofuna ungena naye if uyakushela noma uyamshela yazi ukuthi mhlawumbe unama goals nawe lo muntu unama goals lama goals ayafana yini yabona because kuzolihlukanisa lokho kunganiphazamisa manje nama goals angafani ngingaba ukwenyama relationship lapho ngithola ukuthi umuntu enginaye wenza umsebenzi othile professional thize mangithe mina ngokwenza this profession wangayithandisisa wangayizwisisa le profession engangiyichoose mina why don't you do into so maybe usenza ka government because this is what she wanted to do right yabona it's the right thing but now mina that another direction so affecting your relationship manje ngoba you lose an interest because now mina ngiyaphuma from lento lena afuna ukuthi ngabe ngiyabona yabona.
But as you know, it's rare to find umuntu, let's say, it can be when you are a media person and uthola umuntu nawe futhi oy media person, it's always rare.
Yes.
But the most important thing is to respect each other's careers, especially the profession and all that.
Sometimes I go to look ufuna ithanda, but it means that person has an understanding of what you do. Yabona.
Okay.
Yes, and we accept lento le as it is. Okay, this is it.
Yes, exactly.
Yabona. But angeke kube umuntu ongayi understand. Kunabantu who don't understand it all. Mhlawumbe leyo nto leyo akayi understand futhi uze
akafuni vele, akafuni ukuba interested or ukulalela ngayo or something.
Futhi akathathi serious. So le problem manje. So akube ukuthi even if akekho kulowo mkhakha but uya understand lo mkhakha okuwo. If you entertainment lo muntu lo yakekho ku entertainment but I understand ukuthi entertainment isebenza kanjani so that uhambe ebusuku uyathi yonandisa kanti ngeke athi ofela usiyofela because uphuma ebusuku no entertainer musician we dancer we poet yabona.
So if you're a sports person, I understand ukuthi you're a sport rather than judging ukuthi how lo muntu lo yojola
ama business. If we business person, that person even if I say businessman, businesswoman or businessman or no business person must understand ukuthi okay njoba uhambile ukuthi ukwenza presentation eKapa uyokwenza presentation eKapa hayi ukuthi uyojola vele bakungathi bama business baphuma bama conference bayojola indlela abafeba ngayibona I understand lento yabona.
So it's all about understanding and respect.
Yes, lo muntu akabe ukuthi lento understand
and acceptance. You said accept.
Yes, no yes nokuyamukela lento yona into ozoyenza lena yabona. Nanokuthi kwesinye isikhathi ufuna kuba ukuthi mhlawumbe nayo uyayibona eyenza lento mhlawumbe kwesinye isikhathi yabona noma ngayenzi njengamanje uyasebenza but kube khona ukuthi one day you can run a business. Mina ngiyathi ku right kakhulu makunjalo ukuthi angabe ukuthi wena uku business lo muntu wakho akafuna ukulibona ibusiness nje.
Yeah, it's going to be a problem.
Akafuna ukulibona because I've seen landlini sizokhuluma a different language. It's a problem.
And again is an
business ama presentation ngibhala ama document lana I understand. Yabona. Funa uze la ngisize nami kulama document. Hey man. And you could also understand that thing, what relationship goals.
So how much important, let's say something just before getting yourself so deep in a relationship. Kubaleka kangakanani ukumazi your potential somebody?
Kubalekile bhuti wami ngoba khumbula ukuthi if umuntu wenza presentation for business lakhe uyaya kuma investors yabona or kuma funders ayopresent business lakhe. After that bese bemnikeza izinsuku ze response lekhani basamnikeza izinsuku ze response ukuthi sizoresponda ngesikhathi esithile yabona siyithandile indlela opresenta ngayo but then sizoresponda ngesikhathi so abarespond namuhla yabona but bamnikeza isikhathi ukuthi after 7 days uzobe ne response leso sikhathi sase 7 days ilapho nabo bekwenza research manje
ngalo muntu lo
ngawe ngale business lakho ngeviability ukuthi is it viable, is it going to, is it sustainable na yabona so noma bebuya back babuya they know ukuthi okay upresente kahle vele because nathi ngokwe research yethu kuyahambisana akushilo yabona nanokuthi masikakhuluma ukuhambisana kwalezi zinto lezo babheka nama values akho ne company yakho nama values abo as funders as investors
i growth potential
yabona ukuthi thina as investors kuhlule kwe-funder because funders can fund you but investors they want to align themselves with company nama values that are similar to their values yabona
yeah sometimes they say value versus time
yabona so nakhona ke la kuleyo relationship yakho kufanele ukuthi ube nako ukubona ukuthi okay yes upresentile sithandile idea ile viable but ngoma ama values zakhe if unyathela ama values zabo ibiza kunyathela ama values zabo pull out yabona yeah so into le now nje as person umuntu bekisho ukuthi uyabheka lo muntu ama values zakhe ayahambisana nama values zakho yini yabona
yeah
okunye okubalekile I direction yabona kubalekile ukuthi because sizobekisa ngeyimoto wena bhuti ziningi zihamba ngo N17 kodwa siye endaweni one sisebenzisa N17 noma sisebenzisa N12 noma sisebenzisa N1
there's always a point of separation
kuzizohamba bese leni ya break ibheke standard tone kodwa beku N2
ibheke
nayo ibheke betali manje nansi enyibheka edelmas yabona so zihamba zonke usho ukuthi noma uzobela ugibela imoto okuyibona N2 ungagcine imoto idayisiphelele emele asayindawo thina sibesizela our destination was emele so kubalekile ukuthi imoto before igibela uyabuza mina ngiJohannesburg ile moto eJohannesburg but no thina siya emele okay ngiyabonga uma iseni ithi thina siya betali uthi hayi no mina ngiyakuphi you don't change direction yakho hayi ngoba iloko evela ziya emele zonke hayi angisale ngigibela ke vele yabona no that's the problem yabantu hayi ngoba vele usengishelile unayo uthi angithanda hayi ke yabona but loyo muntu uyaya yini emshadweni ufuna ukushada wena loyo muntu uyafuna nokwakha umuzi uma ufuna ukwakha umuzi lo muntu uyafuna ukuba committed to one person if wena ufuna ukuba committed to one person lo muntu lo uyafuna ukuba nezingane in future if wena ufuna ukuba nezingane all these things izinto efuna usibheke kulo muntu lo yabona
ladies and gentlemen direction lead to destination so understand ukuthi umuntu uyapi don't date anybody just because of imali yabo or just because
sekavelile nje
there's attraction or just because uXolani you represent kahle as a good person just make sure you understand the end goal ukuthi because when you want to get married right now is this person having the same goal of getting married because most people they say I don't want to get married when I'm 30 I want to get married when I'm 40 or 50
omunye uyasho mina ngisadlala manje and wena udlala
the worst part ukuthi akakutsheli
wena udlala
utshela abangani
wena ubuzi futhi wena uyakutshela ungabuza
you don't communicate you don't ask you don't do anything
so that because ufuna wazi ukuthi lo muntu nje ufuna casual sex yini ufuna open relationship yini ufuna nibe ku life triangle ufuna nibe lento yabo lento lezi ezingekho right so that uzongena wazi yo njalo asingene nje mina singama friends with benefits or singattached nje siyadlala
I've never had such in my life where I can say friends with benefit like I've never had such like I've never had such but before we just finish this conversation Xolani I want to know from you what would make any relationship succeed
ngicabanga ukuthi kubiza abantu abayithunga the willingness between the two people if those two people one is willing and the other one is unwilling to participate and to commit leyo relationship esebenza funa bobabili babe willing to is either to commit and to work to make sure the relationship is sustainable yabona basebenze kanzima your relationship fana nomsebenzi futhi ku relationship awungena ule ngisizandla uhlale ule ngisizandla yabona you have to contribute you have to work put in more work, more time. Funeka attention lapha, funeka respect lapha, funeka uthando lapha, yabo funeka ukukhuluma, funeka ujatshule, funeka yonke lento idinga isikhathi, idinga wena. Yabona? You don't just get in and sit down and say, ngiyajola ngosipho relationship. Ufuna usebenze. Yabona?
There are a lot of things happening there.
And kunabanye abantu la ngaphandle awedwa. Kunabantu abanothando, kunabantu abaninani. So if when we are relaxer, those people are relaxing, bayamfuna umuntu wakho lona nabo futhi yabona.
Don't say that.
So ngicabanga ukuthi singabalula futhi la ukuthi kunento ebalekile le ethi siyabekezela enkingeni bathi ibandishisa insimbi kwashaba
bathi noma bethiwa umkhonyana uyahlukumeza, you must
bambishisa intombi uthola intombi labekezela no guys ngokaNkulunkulu relationship was not supposed to be a hell yabona
it can be.
Fanele la uzothola khona ijoy, la uzokhona khona uzoenjoya khona, uzothandwa khona, uzo-experience khona uthando. Remember, tomorrow is not promised. So if you are not happy today, when are you going to be happy? So if you are not loved today, when are you going to be loved? Yabona? If you are not cared for, yabona, you are not taken care of, yabona, you are not looked after, then when? Yabona? Uloku bekezele, yabona? Kunezini two abantu abangabekezeleli ama external ama problems adalwa ngabantu mama. You cannot cause problems within your relationship and then lo mntwana ufuna bekezele yabona noma le ndoda ufuna bekezele ngoba wona yabona awunasiko.
What kind of problem are you
like njengo ama problems are normal ukucheat amanga yabona uba nje,
and you cannot say those problems are a relationship problem.
No. These things zenziwa ngabantu ngamabomu ngenyothi selfish, you think of your own happiness. Yabona? Uma ungena ku relationship, your responsibility is to make me happy, my responsibility is to make you happy. But you cannot come and make yourself happy in my expense. Yabona? No, my responsibility is to make you happy, your responsibility is to make me happy. That's the thing. It goes. That is why iBhayibheli ithi indoda ayinamandla phezu komzimba wayo, nomfazi akanamandla phezu komzimba. So you cannot sex yourself as a man. Now I cannot sex myself as a woman. I need you to make the sex mnandi. Siyadingana. Yabona? So wakho ukwenza ukuthi masenza inkosi sikamele ungenza ngibe happy. Nami mangasiyenza ngizothi happy yabona as a partner. No nasendlini ukuthi kuze ikhaya noma relationship lethu ibe home, indlela ngitreat ngayo, the respect, the attention,
even everything,
all these things. Yes. Zibiza nawe uzenze, nalona enze. Kungenzeka lona abe nemali lona ungabe nemali, but your words, your actions should act, to spice up the relationship.
But remember, there are people who got themselves in a relationship, and at first, I'm a relationship very happy, but everything is fine. Then it gets to a point whereby now they are experiencing storms, which are problems, and mind I say balance the relationship. How do you then get to balance the relationship, Enjalo? We are already there, Pen.
Yes. Kubiza futhi ukuthi la kuzibalance your relationship. Contribute umuntu oyedwa ku relationship. Yabona? Isara financially or anything else. Contribute umuntu oyedwa, yabona? Ngothando angabi lona lokho efonela lona. Angabi lona ufuna text lona, angabi lona ufuna SMS lona, angabi lona ufuna yabona send ama voice note lona, angabi lona always checking up on the other part, yabona?
My friend here is killing me.
Fanele kube kanjalo. Yeah. Nami I text you text me back and must text akubona that flow nje yabona izinto.
Yeah.
Because now if let it come from one side, like manje mina I'm clingy, yabona, or I'm desperate. Yabona? So now yenza nami yenza, yabona, siyabalance, siyacontribute, yabona kuleyo relationship. Okay, lo unayo imali uyakwazi ukumkhipha, mina ngikwazi ukumkhipha, but still kukhona engakwenza umenza be happy, yabona.
Yeah.
You don't sit down uhlale phe kwengqondo, cabanga. You can take, if umuntu wakho nemali unawo, you can take even imali yakhe uphinde umjabulise ngale imali yakhe. Ukuthi wenza into abengayilindele, yabona. Akuphi 500 rand, uthathe le mali yakho wenza something else ezobuyenza happiness mina.
That's how we can be able to balance it.
Balance izinto phethu, yabona. Ukuthi uhlale nje ukukhangezile wena yonke into iza kuwe. Selfish. Ukhamisa ngithela iphupho lenyoni.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is not wrong. Don't hear us incorrect. It is not wrong to be selfish, but be selfish while you are not in a relationship.
Yeah.
get to know yourself, get yourself right while you're not in a relationship.
Yes.
Because once you get into a relationship, you're committing to someone.
It's no longer about you.
It's no longer about you alone.
Both of you. Now, that person is a color food.
The person must come first in your life.
Because the umuntu akakwazi ukuzibeka phambili yena. Nawe ukwazi ukuzibeka phambili.
My friend is teaching me something here.
So injalo nje singayibeka lapho ukuthi umuntu mafuna ubudlelwano bakhe phambili kahle, akabeke umuntu wakhe phambili nalo muntu wakhe abeke yena phambili. Kube wona phambili, yabona. Angithi bathi king ne queen.
Yeah.
So le angeke kade lona always afuna uba queen but lo umuntu njenge slave. No. You cannot be a queen. A queen is why a king. The king funa ube the queen.
Yes, exactly.
So long when you treat your man as a slave, then you're not a queen now. You're an enslaver.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming and watching this podcast. This is the first conversation of a relationship. Yes, make sure you subscribe, you turn on the bell button, and I promise you guys there's gonna be a part 2. Xolani is going nowhere. So this conversation for me is very, very interesting, my friend. Until we do this again, thank you for coming, and yeah, man, continue doing the good work on your YouTube channel.
Yep. Sibonga kakhulu nakuye nje umukele ekhaya sabukele la. Bayadanki.
Like a bird on a tree,